What's the headache that you man got today, innit?
Headache?
Because obviously,
no headaches,
Zach's got to start, innit? So, you know. What do you see that King doesn't? He said to me to send him the full 90 minutes, but can you turn the footage upside down? I said, JR, why innit? What are you looking at? He said you won't get it.
You know what he did? He called me last week, yeah, and he went, Kiggy, have you watched the game backwards? I said, what? He said about what? He asked me if I've watched it from minute 90 to minute 1.
Why?
You really think I asked him why?
Do you know what? He's a genius.
Tell me how you can be so clumsy. These bad bees coming to the list, they don't really love me, but they love me. Craving in the box, I said my dog won't serve them country. Give me that drop, or rely on Humphrey.
You're not doing that today.
No. The last game, Fisher, there were some outstanding bits of play in there. But again, I'm going to drum it into you guys. Consistency. Over the 90 minutes, we have to control games of football. It can't be 10 minute spell here, 15 minute spell here, but then the other team's having 10 minutes where they're just on us. And we're just giving away easy chances. That's what I call it, easy chances. Because if it was the other way around, I'm expecting you guys to score. And we're giving it to teams. So we've got to be better in those small, minor details when we're playing out from the back, when we're showing to receive. Those details are key. So it's a big one. I expect everyone to go out there with the same fight, the same determination, the same focus, and come back in with the...
I don't give a shit.
Huh?
No, you're allowed to.
It won't make it.
It won't make it. It won't make it. It won't make it.
You're alive.
No, it's just like,
it won't. We win today, and we win on Saturday. We've just done an absolute madness in non-league, and I promise you, me and Jar's name will ring around non-league. We would have not only moved Wellington up 2 spots away from the relegation scrap, we would have also blown open the title race.
Yeah.
We're the only team playing tonight.
Wow.
So we beat BRAT, we jumped 2 spots.
Yeah.
Then we beat Ear from Belvedere.
Then their games in hand are thrown away.
Bro.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Is King at VCD justice?
Bro, he was told given the exit door, bro.
Yeah, but is it justice?
What? Yeah, it did. He needed that.
No,
Sometimes you need a punch in your face here, someone to say you're not good enough.
You're not hearing the question I'm asking here.
No, Kingy had to get fired
No,
from
I'm
VCD.
saying... No.
Anyone tells me different, you're fucking deluded!
The last game that we played was a little bit emotional because it was on Paula's anniversary, and it was also on a weekend of Mother's Day. So it had some, you know, sometimes you have to go in that place, yeah, of like motivation that gets you through it. Like I didn't want to talk too much on the day, but I had an opposition that had me rolled, and it was like, now let's leave a message. Now we're face to face, you're on the pitch, you can't handle it. See you later.
Oh, bless you, it's step 5! It's step 5! You only say on Sunday late. Who are you? Calm the fuck down!
If he gets sent off or injured, who's your number 2 goalkeeper? Is it Rion?
What, here?
Yeah.
Rion?
Because I saw him doing goalkeeper warm-ups the other day.
You see Rion,
Insert clip. This is actually a stupid question. I think I asked you this last week, yeah? How much do you weigh?
87 kg.
So at 80... Nah. You weigh 87 kg, bro. Cut the bullshit, fam. What do you really weigh? That's rough estimate.
No, about what? 110.
How do you move so quick at 110 kg at your size?
Move quick. Have you not seen the video?
Nah, bro. Have you seen the saves that this guy makes, bro?
Yeah,
that was quick, innit?
Have you not seen him get sent off? Did he move quick there?
Nah, that was quick. Long day of work.
Yeah.
Now you got to graft for 90 minutes. How'd you get up for games like this?
Just take your time. Take 1 minute at a time, 5 minutes at a time. Next thing you know, it's done.
What are you saying? Sure. Outside, man. I need to stop bringing that girl in the change room.
Oh, that my girlfriend's out.
You're my man.
What the flip?
So now we're like, oh, we're scared, we're going into our shell.
And now I'm gonna start getting text messages, he's me later. Man, never trying to kill my market. I'm single, girls. DM me, baby.
Back in a cup.
There you are, bro.
Yeah?
There you are.
See it there?
You could lose your shirt, you know? See it there?
Bro, I kept my shirt warm for him.
See it there?
After this, I'm retiring.
See it there?
Been seeing the Nationals, bro. I ain't got time for this shit.
No. Say.
I want fucking more. It's shit in here, boys. It's fucking shit. Sort it out.
Know the kind of game it is, Sam. If they're going touch tight, that's where you can buy your fouls. Get us little free kicks in around the area, annoy us their side, then we load up the box. Don't be afraid to fucking roll and scream.
I've never done that.
It's going to be another one, gents. They're fucking rowdy and they're going to give us exactly what we want. A test. You've just got your first 3 points. Can you go and back out with another one?
I understand it's a Tuesday night. And I understand we've worked today. Some of us have worked today. But that doesn't mean you can't give the team energy. You understand? You have to be... That's what I'm demanding. In the keep ball, I'm not just saying I need everyone to fucking run around. I just need fucking energy. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I need demanding. I need you to demand things of each other. That's how you're going to do better. This team, they're a team. They're a fucking unit. They stick together. And that's what we're going to need today. We need to be clinical today. If we're clinical, that 1-0 in the 90th minute it's not a 1-0 in the 90th minute, it's 4-0. So if they get a consolation goal, even though we want to clean, it's not fucking panic station. So when there's chances to kill, boys, please fucking kill. Yes? Yes, let's do it.
Fuck this circle being tight, doing everything together.
Yeah, no worries. Buff says it every fucking game, yeah? And I like that because it's a resounding message. We're not here to take part, we're here to take over. It's words don't mean nothing unless you show it. Action speaks louder than words. Simple things that you have to have in your head. Fucking win today, gents. Hands in.
Work together, talk.
Well in on 3, yeah? 3, 2, 1!
I don't give a shit.
No, non-league, no cry. I said, no, non-league, no cry. Welcome back to your Saturday meal deal. This is the non-league series following Big G on his journey. And today we've got Wellington versus BEARSTED. Last time we played, it was a late equalising goal from BEARSTED. It was a gutting blow. But this is our chance to try and get the 3 points. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. And let's get cracking. How about the form we've been in the last few weeks? Wellington having back-to-back wins. It livened up the series because, do you know what it gave me? It gave me the belief that we might be out of this relegation battle, but this is not the end of it. And when you've got passing ranges like this, that's the difference between a provisional and a full licence. I've had a look, I've seen Chinny on the move, and now Robbo's whipping it in. Back stick, Kwaku answer, Corey Holder, none of them speak. Anyway, the ball comes out to Kwaku again, and he gets his head up, and Robbo with a no-look whip in, Chinny with a loose touch, and that's an opportunity. BEARSTED have been watching the non-league series, and a few of them before the game just said to me, look, I love the way you play, I think it's incredible. The new style of play, and it's a mistake. We've gone from being in full control to being friend-zoned. BEARSTED 1-0 up against Wellington. How the mighty have fallen from nutmegging top 10 artist J1 to getting dispossessed at Chatham in front of 20 fans. Anyway, the game goes on. It's a ricochet shot and it's a massive save. But BEARSTED maintain the attack and they're not letting us out. We just continue to sink and sink and sink. And here's another strike. And it's a terrific save. Do you know what, yeah, some of these guys had all of it to say. I don't even care about their opinions, to be honest with you. Because the game must go on. And who cares what a bunch of vapors have got to say about a game of football? Anyway, G Boogie the Vapor through 1-1. That's a terrific save by the young GK. That was my chance of getting out of trouble. And it's a great save. You know better, Boogie, man. When the ball isn't being lumped into the box on a perfect 4G surface, you're going to have to look to somebody to give us a bit of composure. And that young man was Kian Gerrard, as he used his weaker foot to play it to Boogie. Boogie uses the instant replay angle to put Sam Bailey, the postman, in. And again, you talk about lifelines and opportunities to punish. It's 1-0. Hold on a second. Kian Gerrard with a third man run. The keeper's worked him out. It seems I'm not the only one who's got something to say about it. Referee, where did you get your glasses from? Poundland? It's definite contact. It's a joke. With 2 yellow cards in back-to-back games, he's been fined more than he's earning. Oh, Stevie. One of the pressures of being a YouTuber and a commentator is the fact that you know what's actually coming. And when I say, that's disgusting. But anyway, the point is your instant replay started coming to games, and that's a beautiful angle to be showing exactly what I know. And that's the fact that that is a perfect opportunity to stick your head on it. Just sexual innuendos going all over the place. Anyway, here's an opportunity for BRAT to attack. It's a marvellous save.
Fuck Big Ginny's podcast.
Let me know in the comments below, how do you watch these episodes? Are you watching it alone quietly under your bed sheets? Are you with the missus? Or alongside teammates like the BRAT number 9? I looked at him and I was like, this guy looks like Ollie Watkins, and he delivers it back post to the fake Leon Bailey.
That's something we don't want to see.
31 games played, but 8 games of those have been played by this young man, Kian Gerrard. The kind of kid that doesn't wear a jacket during PE or wet days in the playground. He starts the attack, Ginny tries to finish it, and it's a terrific save from their goalkeeper. Pressure is mounting. You can feel it at home as Robbo high kicks, scissor kicks. Jinjo Jitsu kicks and it hits the post. And what is... Listen, I've got to calm myself down. I can't honestly be watching this saying to myself, I can't... What? Why is that music playing again? We've just had a free kick. This is getting ridiculous now. Chris, you're taunting the supporters. We don't believe it's happening. Anyway, the 10 plays it down the line. And who's this kid? Who is this kid? Oh my goodness! They're 2-0 up the BRAT Bears. Talk about celebrations. Talk about reactions. It's poor. Honestly, it's just embarrassing, but the kid... This is where your characters have to stand up and be counted. You have to keep playing. If you've got a style of play, you've got to stick to it. As J Boogie breaks through and spins the 6, he's through on goal. However, for some damn reason, the man in black, I don't know, Tommy Lee Jones or Will Smith, he seems to have forgotten that when you're through on goal, there needs to be a booking. Briggs knocks it into Corey Holder. The throbbing head knocks it down, but there's nobody's in around it apart from Boogie. BRAT managed to clear. You can clearly see the BRAT players kicked it out. He's used his left foot and shanked it into the stands. With a shambles of a first half. Graham Souness, how would you describe Paul Pogba's performance in this first half? Half a job. Half a job. I don't give a shit.
Gee, what you doing, bro?
Let me know when you're ready. Oh my days, fam. Right, let me know when you're ready.
Oh, bro, I'm ready, bro.
Bro, let's get these competition winners out. Sam Hudson, congratulations. You have been one of the winners. Arthur Job, D4 Life 83. Trevor, Scottish Soldier, you gave us a speech. I love it. This week's competition, we're giving away the scooter.
You can't give that away, bro. I need to get on with that.
Fam, we're giving away the PS5.
That's not yours to give away.
Fam, we've got to give away something. Do you know what? This week we're giving away your own customized Chuo hoodie with a 6'6" Ugandan hashtag. To win this competition, comment below Arthur. Arthur Job. We're gonna come off this pitch one way or another. With our heads held high, what we're gonna be saying to us, it's a game that you wanna fucking forget. That's the decision we have to make. Because we've made mistakes, I've made mistakes. But that doesn't mean that game's over at half time. If we've been in games of football, we've been fucking 2-0 up, and what have we gone and done? We've gone and lost it. This place has become a fortress because we've made it that. So don't go into this half thinking that, oh, because we made 1 or 2 mistakes, that we can't get back in this game. It's a self-belief and a group belief. Because mistakes will happen. We've tried to play, we've got caught in it 2-3 times. But we can get back in this game.
No sympathy, boys. No sympathy. Just fucking score 1 goal and that's it. Simple. Momentum shift. It's as simple as that, boys.
45 minutes is embarrassing. You lot are lazy.
Excuse me?
That's the truth. You're fucking lazy. You thought you was gonna go out there and stroll. What? You thought they were gonna hand you 3 points? That's embarrassing. Out of possession. Embarrassing. That's not a team. That's not my team. That's not how I want to play. When they're pressing us, we feel rushed because they're being fucking aggressive when they release. I said it in my first training session. There's no point running out to someone if you're going to give them 2 yards of space. It's pointless. You'll get killed. It's a waste of a run. When you do it, you've got to do it with intensity. You've got to let them know that I'm coming for that f***ing ball. We're trying to stop something that they ain't doing. They're not trying to play through their midfield. They're not trying to find 9's feet. But we're set up to stop that. 1, 2, 3, we're narrow and close. And we're marking. Why are we marking? As soon as he releases, steps for me. Because I can still affect that. But now I'm in a better position to affect this.
I don't care that he made a mistake. I care about how we react to it. If he's now not going to start getting on the ball again, that's when I care. That's when I'm like, that's bullshit. Do you get what I'm saying? We want to play football. I'm not coming to be at home on 4G to be going boom, boom, boom. I don't give a shit what anyone has to tell me, boys. We are playing football. And playing football also means going straight into Boogie's feet. That's not a lot. I'm not booming it. Do you understand? It's precise. It's f***ing detailed. It's understanding. Oh, they're close, you know. They're really tight. All right, that means there's space here. You know what I'm saying? They drop off, the space is here. This is our test now as a group, innit? Have we been 2-0 down? We've been 2-0 down yet? No. Has anyone been 2-0 down? We ain't been 2-0 down. What a f***ing test. Let me see you look now.
G-Unit! Give me your get rich or die trying questions in the comments below, and I'll get back to you. I already checked. You haven't even subscribed to the channel. You're just a troll. If you don't like it, go and find another channel. There's plenty of non-league vlogs not being recorded. G-Unit! Few of the boys have started to talk about holidays. How can you talk about holidays? We ain't got out of the relegation battle yet. Anyway, we couldn't be further away from Dubai. And you know that's like the modern day metropolis. So when we get chances like this, you know he's thinking about his holidays still. And I'm pretty sure if Arsenal were playing, this would be given as a VAR, and I'm sure they'd get a penalty. That's the kind of season they're having. And I'm not an Arsenal hater, but I do know that this is their year. Why are we talking about the Premier League when we've got Big G in goal? Brilliant save! Oi, Ramsdale could take a note or two. In football, you got your conductors. Robbo falls into that category, and you got your insulators. So your insulators are basically the players that just keep the heat in the room. You're keeping the ball. So when you start to make silly mistakes and you start to get, oh my goodness, it's 1v1 with Big G. And again, I asked the question, had it have not been for the camera and his name was Big G, would he have been released? I can let you answer that.
That's the biggest error you had.
Huh? Turn it around, man.
Work hard, simple. Simple.
No, you can't say that, bro. The game is far from over. You can see that someone's going to get an opportunity. With one goal, everything changed. Changes, Gerrard! Oh my goodness. Get down and lay down. Brilliant save by the keeper. And I know what it feels like. This ain't a pro game, this is non-league. So when you get an opportunity to watch Ollie Watkins and Lionel Messi combine, you start hearing two songs at the same time. Despacito and the Wonderful remix. Just whistles past the post.
Get up! Get up!
Come on, get up! How do you know when it's not your day? You look at your number 22, get his head up with no one there, kicks it out of place, but it's a horrendous pass. But let's try and look at the funny side. The Lino, he's wearing a Fitbit, he's made him burn some calories, and we're just gonna big up this cameraman, Scotty Tweed. BRAT continue their attack. It reminds me to say, make sure you like, comment and subscribe. And if you're happy and you know it, raise your hands. The shining light in every team is normally their centre forward, and Jay Boogie's not giving up. He's continued to keep pushing and carrying the team up the pitch. He's used magnificent feet that the Peckham boy knows best, and he's been dragged down by the same player. He's got everything to say. It's a foul, no argument.
If we speak again, what we've only spoke to just now. In 45 minutes.
The referee's been signalled by the liner to come over because JR and Kingy made a joke about Chelsea's position in the league. He's nervous, he's a Chelsea supporter. It ends up with this, Kingy being booked. Who's gonna save the day? Is it gonna be Batman, Superman, I don't know, Mary Poppins? At the end of the day, Zach Hansen was brought on to try and save this game and he's not had a sniff. Even Dammy's trying his best, but it's just not happening for the Boots today. And as we get to that point where you're just saying to yourself, what is the difference between a relegation side and a team up at the top or mid-table? It has to be mentality. It's an opportunity for BEARSTED to get in again, and it is offside. We have to be brutally honest here, guys. This is an embarrassment. And unfortunately, being a goalkeeper, the highlights of goals never get cut out. So this is another embarrassing defeat for the Wellington boys. But this is part of the non-league journey. People think that football's all laughs and jokes. It isn't. You will get turned over if you don't turn up. And this is an example of what does actually happen in the non-league game. That defeat means that Wellington have played 32 games, 9 victories, 3 draws, 20 losses. But the next game is Irf and Belvedere. You couldn't ask for a tougher test. Top of the league versus third from bottom. And we'll see you next week. Skipper out.
Don't know who we thought we were, but that's embarrassing. We've got key players playing below par. We're giving it away down the right hand side. And we've got Corey and Briggs. So the smart decision is to play Corey when we've seen that this is not working. Ash, it's below par. It's not good enough. Quaku, pocket awareness. It's not good enough. Sam, how are you impacting the game? Are you making good decisions when you get on it? And how are you impacting the game off the pass over and over and over? And we're watching you doing the same thing again and again and again.
I think it starts from, honestly boys, I think it starts from getting here on time. For real. Like we was just a little bit behind in the game. Even below par, we should have scored goals. And goals wins you games. So again, I asked for us to be clinical.
Which means he's now taking his touch and then taking his second touch to correct himself before you get there. And you've got to be braver. Because you're not brave. You just sit in your hole. Nothing. And that's shit. Comfortable doing fuck all. Watching somebody else do the work for you. Watching somebody else create something. You don't like it? You see yourself out. Because it will change.